Итак, усем добрый чэрвеньскі вечар. Меня зовут Эш, і сьогодні я паспрабую перакладаць штосьці з гэтай прэс-канферэнцыі Summer Game Fest. І так, і гэта мой першы стрым увогуле і першы стрым на беларускай мове. Так што я спрабую перакладаць сэнс усього, что тут робится. Вось, и будем смотреть, что тут нам сейчас покажет. Так. Я заўсёды гляджу гэти пресс-конференции. Тобто я бы зараз глядела ее одна, и я вырашила пострыміць, каб попрактыкаваць мою беларускую мову. Калі вы не зразумееце, то вы можете знайти тыя пераклады на вашей мове, якія вы зразумееце лёгка. Я не перакладчык, я просто буду гаварыць, што я чую. Вось. І я просто спрабую штосьці для сябе сделать. Вось. И 30 секунд. 29, 28, 26, 25. Так, і моя мова не чистая. Я толькі пачынаю размаўляць на беларускай мове. Так. Тобто у меня будзе такі мікс паміж ангельскай, расейскай, беларускай і украінскай. Так. І калі тут усё пачнецца, гэта будзе больш ангельскай даже, чым других. Вось.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Добро пожаловать на Summer Game Fest.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
И сегодня наша прямая трансляция live из реальной аудитории, якая тут с нами.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season, and yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. All I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land. All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Такой себе. Игра выглядает меня неплохо.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting.
Час.
I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Ради чего мы с чим ми боремося. Это против Пержи. Потерянная корона. Мабуть, корона.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Mortal Kombat 1.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one.
Калі хтосьці не ведае, гэта
It
рэбут
has been
усей
4
серыі.
years since MK11, and ever since Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at
They
work
rebooted
on
the
the
whole
most
timeline,
ambitious
so-
MK yet, that reboots the
God.
series into a new era
почала на
timeline,
англійській
and it's
розмовляти.
coming this September. Everyone has been asking,
Mortal
what does it
Kombat
look
виходить
like?
у гэтым
Who's on the
сентябрі.
roster? How do the new
Усі,
cameo fighters work? Well,
усі
now
питають.
it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video
Много
is
питань
literally
по поводу Mortal
insane.
Kombat.
Here
Я не буду
is an
нікому спойлерити.
extended
Ось,
first look at the
розширений
story,
перший
gameplay, and yes,
огляд
of course, the
історії,
fatalities
геймплею
of
і
Mortal
фаталіті.
Kombat 1.
Mortal
Let's do
Kombat
it!
1. Так, да. Як я говорила, гэта ребути всі серії. Усі знову живі і
I have had
молоді.
enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Сабзіра. Я не помню. І Конклав. Или хтось ведає, хто другий.
Today, you
Можете
have proven
писати.
worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Він збирає чемпіонів.
It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Ти можеш я не помню. Ну, з ним Джонні Кейдж. Джонні Кейдж і якийсь такий.
Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm. God of
Коли хтось
fire.
це не ведає, Люка тепер як бог міра. І гэта ребут всі серії.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Я не ведала, что Рейден тут будет. Так, потому что Люканг стал богом вместо Рейдена. Так. Нет, выглядає красиво. Пригоже. Вибачте. Вельми
If your
пригоже.
disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Пока все як завжди. Буду чесно бути. Все як завжди. у 11-й часті це була вельмі складані продажі. Так, тому я сподіваюся, що з гэтым все буде добре. Хто буде купляць, тому що Mortal Kombat гэта серія, яка должна існувати. Можа быць, яны могуць подольше делать паміж релізамі часу, як Rockstar. Ну, не так, як Rockstar з GTA, но як Rockstar.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon! Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up, so we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously have your main character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they
blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a lot of basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya will come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice.
Time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there. But is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah. So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel kind of nod to the games.
Well, speaking of 90 old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yeah.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who has faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Where are the gods? Hey you!
Гэта новы узровень для ўсей серыі. Вось. І гэта першы геймплей. Першы погляд. Мне не вельмі падабаецца, калі яны скрываюць інтэрфейс. Я больше люблю бачыць усе кнопкі, так само интерактабл. Так, выбачаюсь за мой микс усіх языков, які я знаю. Буду стараться.
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
І у нас нове обновлення, новая новина, якую нам сейчас представить. Я вообще не играла в Street Fighter з эры геймбоя, так что я не ведаю ничего, кроме Рю. Мабуть. Я... Яны хотят сделать sci-fi шутер. Я не ведаю, як на это реагировать. Альбом Monster Hunter. Я не ведаю, что такое Exoprimal. Так. И играйте у первый же день на Xbox Game Pass.
Probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
І є ще один колаб, який ми не можемо собі уявити по якоїсь причині. Директор.
transforming everything you may think you know.
Николас Кейдж и Stranger Things. Ні, Dead by... Так, я пам'ятаю. Я не говорю неправильно. Так.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Киану Ривз уже не ездит по таким мероприятиям, но Николас Кейдж только начинает.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Всем
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah. Thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Дякую за то, что пригласили в свой
I gotta say,
крутой
this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right? And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And do you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
Я играю ту версию.
He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for everything.
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
Stranger Things.
Fully enough with Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in. Pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
25 липня, и он выйдзець. Ну і трэйлер. Калі хтосьці тут упершню глядзіць на гэту гру, гэта онлайновая мультиплеерная ігра, дзе 4 выжывальшчыка выжываюць супраць аднаго монстра. Усе гэта рэальныя ігрокі.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
О, і зараз буде новий трейлер нового сезону Ведьмара.
Today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix. Get ready
Третій
to
сезон
watch the
поділись
world
на
premiere of
волюмі,
our brand new
і
trailer for Season 3
на
of
частці
The
перша
Witcher.
Thanks for
частка
tuning in to
буде
the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
летом. Вийде. Мне показалось, что гэта ўсё, но не. Еще целый трейлер убачым.
But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
Я почала глядеть Ведьмара на Netflix. Я забросила на первом сезоне. Я хочу повернуться к нему, но пока что я чула, что з другого сезона сериал скатывается, так что не ведаю, буду ли я его глядеть или нет.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you?
Я буду вельмі вдячна, если це напише як аудіоуровень. Конечно, я убачу після трансляції, но зараз глянуть тоже. Даже не глянуть, а верить, что все гаразд.
History has a way of repeating itself.
Было бы супер.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
Я не перекладаю трейлер, потому что я вельмі кепска перекладаю, як вы уже чуете. І трейлери фільмів і серіалів дуже швидко перекладають ентузіасти. О, щось від Epic Games Store. Создатели Vanishing of the Ethan Carter, Painkiller и что-то еще. Новая Гульня. Альбом этого той шута. Так. Это польский. Так. Это польский девелопер. Social. Наскільки я пам'ятаю, эта игра была названа 2, так что пора ей релизиться. У 20 сентября вересня. Так, вересня.
0-1. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Это, мабуть, Call of Duty. Яны часто робяць такія лайв-экшн трейлеры. Но не. Это VR-ное штось. VR-шутер. Мабуть, спин-офф Call of Duty в VR. Но, не. Слишком так. Гэта Crossfade Sierra Squad. У жнівені 23. Реклама монитора. Samsung. Надо быть точными.
We have no choice. The root will destroy.
Гэта Remnant 2. Його показали учора на пресс-конференції якої-то там. Я забула, як вона називається. Ну да, його показали учора.
No turning back after this.
Наскільки я пам'ятаю, гэта так само польський девелопер. У нас тут польская частка пресс-конференции, мабуть. Но мы должны убачить киберпанк. И я сподіваюся, що яны заставить его наприканцы. Или, если гэта і сапраўды польская частка конференции, яны будзе скоро. DLC киберпанк.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Новий анонс от Sega, Sonic. Сподіваюся, щось як Generations буде. Або ремейк першого Соніка. Так, виглядає як ремейк. Так, новий виглядає все по-новому. Грайте своїм найкращим персонажем. И они тоже. Потому что классичный Sonic, Knuckles и Tails. Эми была далее серии, но не у первого шага. И новое. Так, это что-то akin to Sonic Generations. С новыми класічним адчуванням. Sonic Superstars. Нема ніякої дати. Просто можна... Ні. Осінь 23-го года.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai launched. As you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Розпрацовщиком Гельджу. Нова гра. Sci-fi section. І вона вийде на PlayStation.
Another busy day ahead of us.
To the clouds! Boom! From the boom! The tournament's starting. Great! Let me get warmed up. Strike first! Need a hand? My pleasure! Let's see some sparks fly!
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Speed too slow.
Это пошагово? Я не видела, что это пошагово.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
І зараз нам покажуть новий трейлер.
Geppetto's puppet.
Вельми Bloodborne-like. Но гэта тейк на казку о Пиноччо. Так что тут все будет больше, менее фэнтезийно, больше сказочно, стимпанк, менее кровавое, чем Bloodborne.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Релиз 19 вересня. І демка зараз на усіх
That's right, a
платформах.
demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Усё на новом Unreal Engine 5. 5. Я не познаю. Что это может быть? Я не ведаю, что это за манга. От мангаки Драгонбола. Киры Тарьяна. Присоединяйтесь к подорожью и пусть загадочную страну, где люди и демоны вместе смерть. Я не бачила, хто розпрацовував. Ну, японцы, відовочно, но хто іменно, я не бачила.
ちょっと運転させてくれよ。おやめなさい王子、こんな人間の機械。いいぞ、やってみるか。
Stay tuned. いいのか？Sandland. Stay tuned. Это Бандай. Розпрацовщик. Sandland. Это игра.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of them soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm 8-Bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Зараз нам потизирять много проектов Stray 2 или DLC Stray. Нет, это все уже вышло, это все прошлое. Вот это новое. Там и одна китайская. Это тоже уже все вышло. Может быть. Мабыть, DLC к этим. Это еще не вышло. Это тоже. Outer Worlds. DLC. Это был... Это був трейлер Анапурна шоукеста, який буде 29 липня.
PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Ну і зараз ми посмотрим на це MMORPG. Часто шоу.
Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power. And put down this threat once and for all.
Виглядає цікаво, але веде MMORPG. Я не ведаю, як це буде все гратися. У них толькі тест. Гэта амазонаўская.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now. But on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Игра от распрацоўшчыка Nexon про средневековые бои на мечах, но гэта еще з магией будет. Да, з магией. Яны тоже то ли у раннем доступе, то ли тестах. Но тут хотя бы все бачно. Зараз яны не скрываюць інтэрфейс і так далее. Зараз усё зразу. Бесплатная игра с 27 червня по 29. Это Fall Guys. Нет, это новая гульня от распрацоўшчыкаў Fall Guys, спартивный был, так. Где? В этом версии. Выйти 20-го.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to Stay Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Crash Team Rumble — гэта клон Super Smash. Реклама геймпаса и... нет, это Samsung реклама. Так, Samsung хочет, чтобы вы могли стримить напрямую на ваш телевизор. На ваш телевизор. Не телебачення. Я не буду делать приложение для своих ТВ.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Sam Lake зараз будет на сцене, чтобы рассказать нам больше про Alan Wake 2.
Good to to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about the Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written, is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
So and they're somehow linked in some way. Right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders. And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer,
initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously it's, Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hope to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out, and you can keep on playing the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on, and you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Як я зразумела, гэта начало ігры, яно будзе адно для ўсіх за сагу, а потым вы можете выбрать Алана Вейка и играть за него хоть всю игру. Или вы можете меняться за сагу и наблюдать две перспективы.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Гучить, как будто хтось дома. Я бачила гэты момент у трэйлеры. Зараз тут будзе праз сцену. Так, я бачила. Ой, я не буду усей цей бред, што ён несе, перакладаць. О, так. Механіка з ліхтариком повернулась. Виглядає як Quantum Break. Больш як Quantum Break, чим Control. Их последние гульні. Я сказала что-то про Nightingale. Гэта птица, но я разважаю, что гэта назва культа Nightingale. Сойка або певчая птица. Я вижу автомат, який она не взяла. Боль.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Там какой-то текст на сердце, и я бачила это где-то уже.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
Як Умара.
Killer left a message.
Ну и зараз трейлеры.
It's for us.
Видели.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Вельми короткий геймплей. Просто так на графику посмотреть. Лес
вельми красивый. But Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
От Saber Interactive и издательства Focus, Warhammer, Недорактайт, коопный Warhammer.
I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Присоединитесь к галактичной войне. Империум. Ты потребен Империуму. Рвите и мечите. Никогда не отступайте. Никогда не сдавайтесь. Николи не сдавайтесь. Николи. Коп-компания. Так, на 3 человека. За імперію. Гэтай стужай. Так. Штось нове. Виглядає пригожа. Этот піксель-арт, но з 3D-ефектами. Вельми гарно. Octopath Traveler, одна из первых Гульні больших, якая сделала подобное. Зараз мы ждем от наших белорусских распрацоўшчыках гульню Replaced, якая тут, спадзяюся, тоже будзе. Альбо нет. У них был вельмі цяжкі год. Ну, мы побачым. Я чую Вардруну альбо Хайлунг, но, скорее всего, Вардруна. Yes, Your Grace. Snowfall. Добавьте у избранное зараз.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace. Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Новый мир, новая история и вельми цікавая.
We gotta be ready.
Мы должны быть наготове.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Ніхто не ленится. В моей команде. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toxic Commando. Не совсем хорош, я бы сказала. Нет. Ни кропельки, ни хоррор. Сподіваюся, що теж коопне щось. Так. Я на 90% упевнена, що це коопна гра. У 2024 году. На PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X.
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber. Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced.
Нам сейчас покажуть второго антагониста, лорда якого-то там, який техномансер.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them.
Вельми долго распрацовываются, у них был Kickstarter, у них было много.
Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. They can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
31 жніўня уже выходзіць. Наконец-то. А пасля, мабыць, Dragon Age 3. Трейлер я могу зараз тоже показать. А могут не
Baldur's
показать.
Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you get, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, but we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
Пока Брайан заканчивает с игрой.
We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
Зараз будут
then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Про Black Desert ММО. Ось. Зараз мы смотрим на покемону со зброей. С огнестрельной зброей. Гэта не сапраўдныя пакемоны, гэта проста калька з іх. Гэта не Nintendo, не Японія. Яны не зусім там усе. Гэта хтосьці другой, хто не боится адвокатаў Nintendo. Мабыць, гэта китайцы, но я не... Могут быть и американцы. Ну, гэта вельмі калька з покемонаў відавочна проста. Ранний доступ у гэтым... у следующем годе. И Black Desert зараз нам показывают. Новое DLC, как я поняла. Или Expansion. У студені вийде наш покемони со зброєю. Ось. Это Black Desert. Кто знает, то знает. Ведает, как его точнее. Земли утреннего света.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
Виглядає як мобільна гульня.
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
То есть, где вы будете строить, за гному, копать. Строить и копать. Земли, моры.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back home.
Володар Піштор. Повертання до моря. Я не убачила дату. Вибачте мене. Это реклама, яку мы уже видели. Samsung сделал себе на своих телевизорах приложение, по яким вы можете стримить Гульні напрямую. Буде делей, но тоже має свого.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Потребника, потребителя. Не ведаю. Final Fantasy 7 для мобилочек. Пожалуйста, ответь. Выбачце. Ой, гэта ён... Гэта Final Fantasy 7 для мобилок. Упрощенное. То же самое, что яны зрабілі с Final Fantasy 15. Просто версия для телефона. Яна фри-то-плейная. Но калі вы хотите проходить всю историю без гринда, тогда платите, пожалуйста. Выглядає для мобілок приємно, дуже приємно. Коли хтось хоче грандити і виконувати дейліки за кришталики. Final Fantasy 7 Evercrisers. Регистрация починается сейчас.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No.
Final Fantasy 16.
Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Зараз ігра, яку яны показали год назад, история двух охотников на нечисть, на призраки. О, гэта от Don't Not.
We are banishers.
Сдается Focus Home Interactive.
We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me.
Я думаю, что гэта может быть вельми приемная игра. Такая ведьмар, но более сюжетная.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
Як второй ведьмар.
I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Виглядає приємно, ліпше, чим вампір. Наприкінці 23-го года. Яны хотят ее выпустить. Якудза.
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。
Точнее, не Якудза, а Лейка Драгон. Яны переименовали всю серию. Теперь это Лейка Драгон.
大丈夫か？
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り道すりゃ無事に帰れる。
Мабуть, після Зіро.
さもなきゃ。
Ні, після Зіро Ківамі.
これから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Просто я не выглядаю старым. Он был гораздо старше. Как этого. Чтобы это до Зиро. Или я не видно. Может, они помиш Гульнями впишут в эту историю. О, да. О, да.
お前の名は
Прямо Топоро.
俺に名はない。
У меня нема имени. Лакадрайган Гайден. человек, кто стер свое имя у ноябре.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:30 day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12.
О, Quantum Dream. Так, я
Green across
пам'ятаю
the board.
гэту
Looks
ігру.
like we're good.
Quantic Dream допомагає спрацьовувати.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
Калі хтосьці не пам'ятае, Quantic Dream гэта распрацоўшчыкі такіх гульняў, як Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls і так
What
далее.
sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No, 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 no.
Dan, are you there?
Пад волнамі у 29 жніўня. Реліз.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Bondal, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep. It's all happening. Check it out. There you
Середньовековий
go.
замок, футбольний стадіон і зоопарк. Тое, чого нам не хватало. Четвертий сезон. Modern Warfare. Так, новая картка. Карта.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Присвячена легендарному гонщику або гонщику і або машині, мабуть. І раптом там буде 75 консолей всього вироблено. Цікаво. Мариза, всюди, у кольори. Колекція Xbox.
And here it is. The Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Faith Farm.
Dear friend,
life in Astoria has been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
We promised variety. There it is. Faith Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever with a new game coming next week. It's Conquest Mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go down the right.
All right. I love the enthusiasm. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff.
Вибачайте, мені це не цікаво, тому я розкажу, що Джеф Кіллі, наш ведучий зліва, він організує ежегодну премію відеогульня Video Awards.
Okay, I don't have
Гэта вядомы агучальнік відеогульняў і анімэ. Яго завуць Пройз Ді. Вы маглі яго бачыць таксама ў юмарыстычных роліках. У яго ёсць блог, дзе ён вядзе блог пра настольныя гульні. Таму вы сейчас наблюдаете гэта ўсё. Так, я знову продовжу про Джефа Кіллі, який робить ежегодну церемонію награждення відеогульняў, Video Game Awards.
Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
І зараз у нас буде фантазійне мобільне РПГ. Рання регістрація доступна з сьогоднішнього дня. Це така сцена. Даже CG-ролик я би казала. Ну, класичне мобільне гульні. Классичный трейлер мобильной гульни, я бы сказала.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
ранний доступ.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price.
Похоже на Dauntless.
And the world was broken. Remember who you
это не
were,
Dauntless.
who you are, and return to us.
Пам'ятайте, кем вы были, кто вы есть. Этому миру нужны чемпионы. Вейфандеры повернулись от создателей каких-то тем. Гульни, Вейфандер. Станьте ранним фаундером, ранний доступ гэтым летом. Fortnite. Так. Уже зараз можна загрузити Unreal Editor у Fortnite і робити свої карти. Зараз нам показують якусь пошагову RPG. Stellaris Next. На стриме можете добавить у Жананы. Еще одна новая. Ну, точнее, я не ведаю, може яна вже була анонсована, але я бачу її уперший. Тому для мене яна нова. Space Trash Scavenger.
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Это Star Trek.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
Цікаво, гэта так само ярмарка і ні. Зараз побачимо.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Гэта Star Trek Infinite.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here.
Нам розкажуть більше.
Right? My buddy
Виглядає
Anthony
як
Mackie and I
мобільна
have
гульня,
been
може
working on
бути
this for some time now. We're really excited to share
може бути
with
стратегія.
you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
І зараз нам покажуть новий серіал по їх гульні Twisted Metal. Стара гульня ексклюзив PlayStation 3.
Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch.
Актор, який представив ігру, і він озвучує цього клоуна персонажа.
Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. I was like, what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, you want to show?
Da-da-da-da.
The thong, the thong, thong, thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look like you're dragging some man.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
There's a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's a forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Новий серіал на Peacock з
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Time Shift Warrior. Вельми артистична гульня.
Receive my light. Let this power flow through again. I'm here again.
Сражайся еще раз. Я думала, что это 2D гульня.
You're coming with me.
2D катсцена была больше цікавая. Виглядала більш цікаві. Я не говорю зараз нічого про ізометричні гульні, яны цудоўні, но той 2D стиль з катсцен був лепш, чим 3D isometric.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spellcasting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic, becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres, in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Мы все убачим.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge.
Сандракс нас загнал у всех, кто драться и бороться, и мы проигрываем. Так, это Electronic Arts издає ігру, і розпрацювала, і издає.
Welcome aboard, Immortal.
На чому ви граєте?
We'll catch him, sir.
У його... Ми його догонимо. Догонимо. Gameplay пошел.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here. Got it.
Нам надо попасть в контрольную комнату и захищать кого-то. Склейка. Яшчэ одна склейка. І вось мы у контрольнай комнаце. Мабыць. Выглядае як такое себе. Калі б я жадала у штось такое пагуляць. Я бы у Гоствая Токио погуляла.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all three colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer, and one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And Chapter 4, Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Сила Кибертрона. Трансформеры у Фортнайте. Такого ви ще не бачили. Я не могу серьезно смотреть на этого человека-рыбу. Николи не могла. Честно. Так. Трансформеры к новому кино. У них и коллапс Фортнайтом. Fortnite Wilds.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors.
Я удячна этой студии.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster.
Final Fantasy VII.
By a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Ну да. Final Fantasy Reunion. Коли я пам'ятаю.
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Ну, так, я не зараз розмовляю про планету, що так, Яна виглядає
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he
живой,
been?
но у сердца все плохо,
Asking
потому
me
что люди
this?
злые.
This is gonna sound
Попортили
crazy,
планету,
but as far as I
и
know,
ресурсы выкачали
Cloud was
все.
never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5
Это все
years,
диалоги с
doing who knows
Final
what.
Fantasy 7, так что кто ведает, тот будет ведает.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Новые боссы. Стали дешевле.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Мы взяли себе новую девчонку. Компанию. Выглядая, как будто это будут большие локации с сайд-квестами, но локации. Чтобы, когда ты продолжишь историю, ты не сможешь повернуться до старых
They
локаций.
say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can
Снова
become
будем
those you hate, those you fear,
сражаться.
those you love.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know
Она еще
that I
раз
killed
покажет
her.
сцену с Эрихора.
So, who is she?
Кто она?
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour.
Day of the Devs.
We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom Opening Night Live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
И у декабре ежегодная церемония награждения Гульни Video Game Awards. Всех ждем. Ну, так себе мероприятие.